the fighter, like the shark in a cage, and we're gifted with a window into his world. His eyes glare dangerously through the iron fencing. We move cautiously but quickly to get a glance at his movements. He senses our fear and awe. But what happens when we open the cage and he's released into our world? He becomes a walking commodity. We need to know everything, and he needs to experience everything. But how does he respond when our world begins to overwhelm him? His teeth begin to show. His arrogance becomes an aroma. And every room he walks into knows his beliefs. He knows it to be everyone's belief. He's king. A crooked crown sits atop his head. He's an anti-hero, you could say, that lives to be the villain who can stir the pot, but becomes a hero when his confidence is backed up by performance. I've met this man. In fact, I believe this man lives in my chest. The world gifted him a life his cage couldn't. Tattoos etched into his skin no longer represent art, but the scars of the past. The messages he used to better himself became vendettas he has to avenge. And the booze brings blurry memories that leave his cheeks stained with salted water. The window for glory came so fast, but it closed even faster. He tasted it like a shark does blood, and his eyes mirrored a ravenous frenzy of what he could achieve. Time became an enemy because no time was fast enough. The rise wasn't fast enough. And when he let his head do the talking, he hit the ceiling. The height of his achievements was met, and he acted out like a cornered dog, snarling and rabid at the onslaught of doubt in his mind. The awe he saw from the world turned to what he perceived as envy. So he lashed out at the world he viewed as turning their backs towards him, such in a way that only highlighted the villain he'd become. Now he sits haunted, watching from a different point of view, cursed to sit and stew at the realization. Once the world opened his cage for him to experience something new, it wasn't for his good, but to make way for someone new. And somehow, he always knew he'd regret drifting from his cage to join the tattered ranks of you.